Good day guys, in this video I'm going to be introducing YuzuSwap, which is the #1 decentralized exchange on and powered by Emerald, the EVM compatible ParaTime on Oasis network. I'm going to be telling you guys about the project, the services they have to offer, and I'll be showing and giving you guys a step-by-step guide on how to use DeFi on Oasis network using YuzuSwap. So let's proceed. In this video, I'm going to be giving you guys a quick introduction to decentralized finance and decentralized exchanges. I'm going to be introducing YuzuSwap to you guys. I'm going to be telling you guys about the features on YuzuSwap and how to use these features, and so much more. So let's dive right in. For you to understand YuzuSwap and how to use DeFi on YuzuSwap, you want to understand what DeFi is, how it works, and why decentralized exchanges are needed in the DeFi ecosystem. So let's proceed. As we know, our traditional financial system is unsatisfactory. Our traditional banking system, which is centralized, has its flaws and many cons, which is really affecting individuals daily. Individuals are victims to inflation of their fiat currencies, subjected to taxation and money control by the government, and don't have the opportunity of being their own banks. Ever try sending funds to your friend across the border? It's obvious that the fees were high and it took a lot of time for your transaction to be completed. This is because of the centralized nature of our traditional banking system. In an attempt to solve this situation, we were ushered into a new phase, decentralized finance, which is DeFi, powered by blockchain technology. Now, decentralized finance is a financial system built on the blockchain that does not rely or depend on any centralized financial institution for its operation. DeFi is a financial system that's open for everyone around the world to use without the interference of any third party. Basically, the difference between DeFi and CeFi means centralized finance, is absence of a central authority controlling funds and operations in DeFi. Basically, any financial operation that can be carried out on CeFi can be carried out on DeFi, even with more transparency, time efficiency, lower charges, and above all, no money control by any central entity. Now, with the rise and massive adoption of DeFi, many projects were being launched on various blockchains or ecosystems, and many financial operations were needed to be carried out with cryptocurrencies. So there was a need for decentralized exchanges where users can trade or swap their tokens at ease and still maintain a decentralized environment. A decentralized exchange, which is DEX, is a type of cryptocurrency exchange which enables users to trade or exchange their cryptocurrencies without the need for an intermediary or central body. In contrast to centralized exchanges that require users to sign up, possibly complete KYC and deposit cryptocurrencies before they can trade, decentralized exchanges just require you to connect your decentralized wallet to the platform and you can trade your tokens seamlessly and with low gas fees. Now we've understood how DeFi works and what a decentralized exchange is, let us go fully into YuzuSwap. YuzuSwap is the #1 decentralized exchange on and powered by Emerald, the EVM compatible ParaTime on Oasis network. At YuzuSwap, users can swap or trade or exchange their favorite tokens and cryptocurrencies on Emerald with low gas fees, low slippage, and fast transaction execution. You've got funds on Emerald and you want to purchase some crypto, YuzuSwap is the best and right place for you. Now you must take note of these to use YuzuSwap. 1. You must have a wallet, EVM compatible, most preferably MetaMask. 2. Your funds must be on Emerald mainnet. 3. Must have rules, the native token of Oasis network for transaction fees. Now we've taken note of that, let's talk about the features on YuzuSwap and how to use these features. The first feature we'll be talking about is the swap feature. The swap feature on YuzuSwap is a feature that enables users to trade or swap their tokens with low trading fees on Emerald mainnet. So let me show you guys how to use this swap feature. First of all, go to app.yuzuswap.com, okay, tap on swap. Then you have to first of all connect your wallet. Okay, so I'll be connecting my MetaMask because this is the wallet I'm going to be using to show you guys in this guide. So next, and you connect. Okay, after that, first of all, you have to select the token you want to swap from and the token you want to swap to. Okay, so I'll be selecting rules because I've got some rules. Okay, and then I'll select CEUSDC. Okay, I just put in the amount I want to swap. Let me say 15 rules. Okay, and then I'll tap on swap. If it's another token and it's your first time of swapping that particular token from Okay, your first time of swapping that particular token, you have to approve first before you swap. But for those, you just have to just tap on swap. Okay, after putting the amount I want to swap, I'll tap on swap, tap on confirm swap. Okay, and I have to confirm it on my MetaMask. So just scroll up, then tap on confirm. Okay, transaction submitted. Okay, so tap on close. Then at this place you can check the progress, your swapping progress. Okay, as you can see, swap 15 rows for 0.9 CEUSDC. As you can see, it has been executed. Okay, as you can see now it was 50 before, but the amount of rows has reduced that have received the corresponding CEUSDC. Okay, so it's as easy as that. That's just how to use the swap feature. I'll also show you guys another thing. When you want to select the token you want to swap from, as you can see search name or paste address. Okay, meaning that the token might be trading on YuzuSwap. Let me say for example there's a particular project that has a particular token that you want to purchase and it's on Emerald mainnet. Okay, and they told you that it's trading on YuzuSwap, but maybe you come here and search for the name and you don't see it. You can also search using the address, the contract address. The contract address is just like the identity of that particular token on that particular blockchain. Okay, so let me say for example now there's some tokens here that have been listed officially by YuzuSwap, but some other tokens might be trading, but that doesn't mean that since you do not see it here does not mean that the token does not exist. Okay, let's say for example now BNB is not here. Okay, so if you search by the name and you don't see it, you can search it by the contract address. Let me show you what I mean. Let me just go to Emerald Explorer. Okay, and then I'll tap on this link here. This is a link to Emerald Explorer. Then I'll just search. Let me search for like BNB now. You understand? Let me select this one. Okay, so you just take me to that particular token, so I'll be able to copy the contract address. So it has been copied. Now, for example, as I showed you, when you search for BNB, you won't see anything. But when you paste the contract address, okay, you can use the contract address to enable the token. As you can see now, import. So you tap on import, then you tap on understand, tap on import. You can see, so you have successfully imported this particular token and you can trade it on YuzuSwap as long as liquidity has been added. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is if you search for it on YuzuSwap and you don't see the token, you can also use its contract address to search for it and then you can use YuzuSwap. Okay, so that is it guys on how to use the swap feature on YuzuSwap. Pool is the feature for liquidity pool. Liquidity is basically money. It is the availability of funds in a platform that gives the ability to sell or buy an asset without causing big impact in the market price. Liquidity pools LP facilitate trading on DEXs, okay, like YuzuSwap, and provide liquidity through a collection of funds locked in a smart contract, and these pools are funded by liquidity providers. When users trade on YuzuSwap, they are charged a little fee, and part of this trading fee is distributed to liquidity providers according to the current APR and of course according to the respective contributions in the pool. Providing liquidity also comes with a risk of impermanent loss. Impermanent loss results in a temporary loss of funds by liquidity providers because of the volatility in the trading pair. So this should be put into consideration. Okay, so let me show you guys how to use the pool feature. So first of all, when you get to YuzuSwap, which is this page, you tap on pool. Okay, then you tap on add liquidity. After tapping on adding liquidity, you select the token you want to swap. Because you add liquidity in token pairs, okay, in a 50-50 ratio. Okay, so you put the first token you want to put, which is I want to choose rows, and then you select the second token you want to add liquidity for, which is CEUSDC. Okay, so you put the amount you want. Let me just put this amount, okay, and then the equivalent, the 50-50 equivalent will pop up too, okay, to automatically display. So then you tap on supply. Okay, if it's your first time of adding liquidity using a different token like CEUSD, you have to approve. But if it's not a first time, you just tap on supply. Okay, so you supply and then tap on confirm supply. When you confirm supply, you're going to receive this number of LP tokens. Okay, it's trying to show you your proportion or your share of that particular liquidity pool. Okay, so you tap on confirm supply. So you just scroll up, okay, wait for it, then tap on confirm. So just wait for the transaction to be confirmed. As you can see, transaction has been submitted. Okay, so one is pending. You can check our progress here. We are adding 14.9 rows on this. Understand? So the transaction has been confirmed, and as since it will be debited, your tokens will be reduced, and then you receive the LP tokens. Okay, so you're going to use LP tokens. I'm going to show you how to use LP tokens to carry out liquidity mining on YuzuSwap. Okay, so it's as simple as that. That is how to add liquidity on YuzuSwap. You tap on add liquidity, you put in the amount you want in a 50-50 ratio, and then you approve the transaction. Okay, so that's it, guys, for this particular feature. The trade mining mechanism on YuzuSwap is designed based on a TPST, trading pool share token. TPST is just like LP, liquidity provider tokens, as evidence of adding liquidity, which in this case TPST is an evidence of trading. Okay, when users trade on incentivized trading pairs, they will have a balance in TPST. Basically, you generate TPST whenever you trade on YuzuSwap. The higher your volume as a share of the total volume, the higher your TPST will be, and those will generate YuZu tokens for you. Okay, so let me just show you how to use the trade mining feature. So when you get to this YuzuSwap page, you tap on N, tap on trade mining. Okay, now when you tap on that, you just you just tap on claim. Like for example, I've traded on this particular pair before. I swapped rows to CUSD. Okay, so this is my volume and this is the amount of rewards I have. So I just come here and tap claim to claim the rewards. Okay, so that's just how to use the trade mining feature on YuzuSwap. The liquidity mining feature. The liquidity mining feature on YuzuSwap is basically a feature where users can stake their LP tokens to earn rewards. Okay, liquidity providers provide liquidity in token pairs in a 50-50 ratio in watts. Okay, after adding this liquidity, they receive LP tokens. These LP tokens are now used for liquidity mining or to farm. Liquidity mining or farming is like depositing these LP tokens into the protocol to earn rewards. Okay, when liquidity providers provide liquidity on YuzuSwap and farm LP tokens, they earn token as rewards. Okay, so now let me show you guys how to use the liquidity mining feature on YuzuSwap. So first of all, on this home page, you tap on N and then tap on N and then tap on liquidity mining. Okay, and then you select the pool you want to stake these LP tokens. If you can remember previously, I showed you guys how to add liquidity using the pool feature. Okay, so here now I've added liquidity on this particular pool, ROSE and CEUSDC. Okay, and according to the information here, I'll be earning YuZu and CELR as my rewards. Okay, I can see the APR 67.32%, which is basically which is pretty high. Okay, so you tap on select. We tap on select. If it's your first time to add liquidity, you have to approve. First, you have to approve your LP. But if it's not your first time, you just tap on stake LP. Okay, so you tap on stake LP. I'm just going to put max. That's all my LP tokens. I'm going to tap on confirm. So we have to approve transaction from our wallet. So scroll up and then confirm. So just wait for the transaction to be executed. Okay, transaction has been executed. Okay, if you just come to this particular pool and for example you have not added liquidity, okay, that means that if you have not added liquidity, you don't have LP tokens, you can just tap on this add button here and it will redirect you to where you can add liquidity for this particular pool. Okay, so since I've added my LP, I've staked my LP tokens. As you can see, I've started any rewards already. That started counting up. Okay, so that's just how to use particular liquidity mining feature. And then if you want to unstake your LP tokens, you can tap here to unstake, and then you can still leave it staked and you can withdraw your rewards at any time you want to. Okay, but anytime you tap on unstake, your rewards will be automatically withdrawn too. Let me show you. You tap on stake, and then you approve the transaction in your MetaMask. Scroll up, then you confirm. Okay, you now confirm. So withdraw. We are trying to withdraw the LP. Okay, I'm trying to unstake. So as soon as the transaction executes, your LP tokens will be withdrawn, and also your rewards will be withdrawn too. Okay, so let's just wait for transaction to be executed. As you see, we have withdrawn it, and also my rewards have been withdrawn. If I check my wallet, I'm going to see my rewards. Okay, so that is, guys, for this particular feature. I've shown you guys how to use the liquidity mining feature on YuzuSwap. xYUZU. Let's talk about the xYUZU feature. The xYUZU feature is basically a feature where you stake your YuZU to earn more rewards. Okay, so staking is one of the ways individuals make passive income from DeFi. Okay, staking is common in blockchains that use the proof of stake consensus mechanism like Emerald Mainnet. As we know, YuZU is the native token of YuzuSwap. When you stake or lock your YuZU on YuzuSwap, you will receive xYUZU depending on the lock time period. Okay, the longer you select to lock your YuZU, the more xYUZU you receive, and the higher the APR. When you unstake your YuZU, your xYUZU in the future, when your lockup time is reached, you will receive more YuZU tokens, and there's still more. Apart from staking YuZU to earn more YuZU, users can stake their xYUZU to mine both YuZU and ROS at the same time. Okay, so let me just show you guys how to use the xYUZU feature. So when you get to YuzuSwap page normal, you tap on xYUZU, okay, and then you select. Before now, you must have bought YuZU, or you are meant to have YuZU. Okay, so I have 10 YuZU already. So I'll just tap on max that I want to stake the whole thing, and then you select the lock time period you want. Depending on the lock time period is how your APR will be. Okay, so as it's for 15 days, for them to lock it off for 15 days, this is my APR, and then as you increase it, that's how your APR will be increasing too. Okay, so let me just say I want to lock it for 180 days, for example. Depends on you. Okay, so you tap on I want to lock my YuZU to get 10 xYUZU, okay, for 180 days. So I'll tap on approve YuZU. I'll sign the transaction in my MetaMask. Okay, tap on confirm. No, according to the lock time period, the higher the lock time period, the more xYUZU you receive, and the higher the APR. Okay, so that's just how it works. So after approving, wait for it for transaction to be executed, and then we'll now lock the YuZU for xYUZU. So it's pending. Wait for transaction to be executed. Okay, it's been approved. Now tap on lock. Okay, tap on lock, and then see, you can just see the you cannot unstake xYUZU before the countdown to 0. Okay, so you just understand all this, and if you are good with that, tap on confirm lock. They will have to approve the transaction on MetaMask. Okay, so we just scroll up, then we'll tap on confirm. So waiting for confirmation. So we just wait for the transaction to be executed. Okay, it's been done. So I've just showed you guys now how to lock your YuZU to earn xYUZU, okay, according to the lock time period and everything. So now I'll show you guys how to still, according to you can see, stake your xYUZU in single token staking to mine both YuZU and ROS at the same time. So apart from earning from here, you can also stake your xYUZU to earn from this feature too. So we'll just tap on that single staking, and then you can see my xYUZU balance. Okay, so we'll just tap on approve. After tapping on approve, we'll we'll approve the transaction now MetaMask, and then we'll now stake the xYUZU. So just be patient. Okay, it's been confirmed. Now we'll now stake. Okay, so tap on stake xYUZU, put the amount you want to stake. I'll just press max, that's all of them, and then you tap on confirm. Okay, then confirm. So it's loading. Wait for the transaction to be executed. Okay, and it's done. Okay, and it's done. So if you tap on this plus button, you'll be able to add this particular token in your wallet, so you can see it on MetaMask. Okay, so but what you can observe here is that I've staked the xYUZU, and then I've started earning rewards already. So in this feature, which is the xYUZU feature, you can stake your YuZu to earn more YuZu in xYUZU, and then you can still stake your xYUZU to earn rules and YuZu in rewards. Okay, so that is for the feature, guys. Zap. Let's talk about the Zap feature. The Zap feature on YuzuSwap is basically a feature that enables us to convert our single tokens to LP tokens directly. Okay, so as you know, for you to get your LP tokens on YuzuSwap, you have to first of all purchase the 2 tokens you want to add liquidity for, and add liquidity in a 50-50 ratio in the liquidity pool to get LP tokens. Okay, but this Zap feature makes the whole process easier. Using the Zap feature, you will be able to get your LP tokens with just a single token. This is way more simpler and very convenient. So assuming you want to participate in liquidity mining, you can just simply purchase LP tokens using a single token and stake the LP tokens at the staking pool in the liquidity mining feature, okay, on YuzuSwap, and you can start earning rewards. So let me just show you guys how to use this particular feature. So you're going to, this is just like a swap feature, but this time you're not trading between 2 tokens. You're swapping from 1 token to an LP token. Okay, so now I'll select the token I want to swap. Let me say Rose, and then I'll select the LP token I want to purchase, which is I'm basically adding liquidity for that particular token. So let me select this particular LP token. So I'll just put in the amount I want. Let me say 10. Okay, 10 rows. I want to use 10 rows to purchase this. So this is the amount of LP tokens I'm going to receive. So I'll tap on Zap. So I need to approve the transaction in my MetaMask, okay, normally. So you tap on confirm. Okay, so wait for the transaction to be executed. Okay, this depends on you. You can also use the normal method of adding liquidity in a 50-50 ratio and then get your LP tokens and then but these are also another way whereby you don't need to purchase the other token. You can just use one particular token to purchase the LP token. Okay, so according to this, you have successfully swapped, or we have successfully zapped, maybe the word zapped those 10 rules to this LP token. So let me just refresh so that the balance will be updated. Yeah, so tap on select LP. As you can see, that's increased. Okay, so that's it, guys. Just need to have it in mind that the Zap feature or YuzuSwap is a feature that basically lets us to convert single tokens to LP tokens directly. The bridge feature. The bridge feature is basically a feature that lets users to transfer their tokens across blockchains. Okay, so basically, if your funds are not on Emerald Mainnet but on another blockchain, you can use this feature to bridge or transfer your funds to Emerald Mainnet. Okay, so let me show you how to use this particular feature. Tap on, if you're on YuzuSwap, of course, okay, tap on bridge, and then you see Wormhole or C Bridge. So these are 2 platforms that you can use to bridge your funds from other blockchains to Emerald mainnet. Okay, so you can tap on wormhole, and then you just connect your wallet and use this particular feature, or you can tap on C bridge. Tap on C bridge, and you'll be redirected to seller network, where you can use this particular feature to bridge your funds from other blockchains to Emerald mainnet. Okay, so that's just basically it. Okay, so you just need to understand that this bridge feature is basically a feature that lets you transfer your tokens from other blockchains to Emerald mainnet so that you can trade on YuzuSwap. Okay guys, that's it for this video. In the course of this video, you've learned a lot of things about YuzuSwap, how to use the features on YuzuSwap, and also the earning opportunities at YuzuSwap through its staking pools and liquidity mining. Okay, cryptocurrency and blockchain technology is the future, and it is obvious that it is better than our traditional banking systems and will revolutionize it for the better. Decentralized finance is giving us the opportunity of carrying out financial operations on a decentralized system without any limitations. At YuzuSwap, users can exchange their tokens on Oasis Emerald network and experience DeFi with low gas fees, fast transaction execution, and still maintaining a decentralized environment. YuzuSwap is giving every DeFi user an opportunity to earn passive income through its farms and staking pools, which is very great. Okay, so far you've learned how YuzuSwap works and how to use the features on YuzuSwap to get the best exchange and DeFi experience. Let's adopt blockchain technology, guys. Let's trade and experience DeFi with YuzuSwap, powered by Oasis Network. Thank you.